Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan, tonight the New York Knicks taking on the Brooklyn Nets.
Different place, only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city, and the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Can't let them get easy shots like that. Just cannot.
Possession lies with New York to Kevin Knox. The drive right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
No doubt about where that
Excuse me.
one was headed.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down just a couple. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that.
Irving to Durant. Gets it to go.
He got
Could
that.
have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
He literally got that
He's
in.
the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Jordan. Kicks it outside. Durant. To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Kevin Knox. To Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah.
Nothing going here on that drive. And it's Jordan there for the rebound. Here's Irving into the front court. Lead is 2. To Durant. There's the toss. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
We cannot let him
Jay,
get open like that. We just
so
cannot.
easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Smith to Kevin Knox. To Julius Randle. Dennis Smith Jr. buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at
Finally
home
got a
how
three.
special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Jumper's good.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Smith now into the front court. They're down 3. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral.
Needed.
I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Kyrie with the rock. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down
he got
from
that.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Tough make through traffic.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Irving into the front court. Leads one. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. No good and no foul. Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Taj Gibson.
Yeah, there we go.
It out of the air.
That's what I like
Just
to see. Let's go,
incredible timing
Gibson.
on that swat.
Randall to Kevin Knox. Smith now. He made his first effort, but not that time. Durant with the basketball up top. His team up by one. Kevin Durant, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
To Kevin Knox. Smith. And the finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
All right, let's play some defense.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Leads a bucket. From the outside, no good. To Kevin Knox. Beyond the arc for 3. Not easy.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
All right. We can take the lead. Let's keep it up.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Irving to Durant. To Jordan, down low. DeAndre Jordan,
We let him
look
get
out.
through that.
They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Smith into the front court.
Cannot let him get
Down
open
by
like
one.
that.
To Kevin Knox. Dennis Smith Jr. Can't get the bounce. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Knox with the board.
All right, let's slow it down.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And he makes them both. Dinwiddie with the basketball. They trail by 1. Irving. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. Irving to Jordan. And the reward, he's going to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Yep, I know that.
At the line. Misses the first. knocks down the second after missing the first.
Now we're tied.
The possession lies with New York to Kevin Knox. Smith. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Tight space with the crossover.
Got it.
Smith. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Kyrie across the timeline. They trail by 2. Durant to Irving. Taj Gibson tips it.
That kid
Can't
can
let him get a rebound.
Kyrie Irving
No.
for 2. Nice touch
And
around
we
the
let him
basket.
get that
With the tip.
rebound. Oh.
Strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
We let him get that rebound. And I think that's probably what's going to happen tomorrow. Oh.
To Kevin Knox. Smith. From long range. Not that time. He misses.
Yeah, I keep forgetting certain people are not
Irving
three-point
to
shooters.
Dinwiddie. Irving. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Has a chance. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. Here's Irving into the front court. 2-point advantage to Durant.
And we let him get
Inside the
open.
paint on that one. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Hey, I'll take whatever shot we get.
Dennis Smith Jr. trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. The free throw is good. It's back to a one-point game. Kyrie. KD
And we
follows up
let
with
him
the
get
putback
there.
slam.
Oh, man.
Nasty right there.
We literally let him get that. Oh. That is definitely worth to see a replay.
Smith. To Kevin Knox. DeAndre Jordan with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Irving to Jordan. Mitchell Robinson able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Count the bucket for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Nets have the basketball. To Durant. Down low to Jordan. Rises for the slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
All right, let's go.
Hayden. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Elfrid Payton, a couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. To Durant. Kevin Durant.
He got
He's
that
now
in.
5 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Payton. Nothing going here on that drive. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy, but you got to be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Durant. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First free throw is good.
Good shot.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Hayden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Payton. Lets it fly from long range. That's a forced shot from Elfrid Payton. Off the mark. Dinwiddie into the front court. Up 5. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it. Flushes it home.
And when you get your prescription, you take
Much needed play. That was a very much needed play.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That was stupid.
First one, count it.
Number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Okay.
Hayden with the basketball. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it. Irving into the front court. Leads 5. And scores
he
on
got
the step
that.
back.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Hayden into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Kevin Durant has it. Has a look. It's good.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Hayden with the basketball. 9-point margin. Prince there for the rebound. Here's Durant for 2. Not that time. That ends the first quarter. The Nets have the lead.
$39-30, not bad. We got to start making shots. This is probably what's going to happen tomorrow. The only thing is Durant is not playing tomorrow. I don't think he's playing tomorrow. I could be wrong, but I don't think he's playing tomorrow.
Ed Cohen, Jay
Let me know
Williams
down
with
in the
you
comments,
as we
guys.
Get things started here in the second
The
quarter.
premiere.
Irving with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. To Durant. Mitchell Robinson with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Gets it in the right corner.
Oh, he was
Out there
checked
looking
to that.
like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Into the front court, it's Irving. It's a 9-point lead. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Kyrie across the timeline. We're a minute into the second quarter. Mitchell Robinson, huge block.
Hey, he got
Slam dunk.
payback.
That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Got some payback.
Into the front
Oh,
court.
man.
His team down 9. Fires the 3. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. It's a big finish.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
KD with the rock.
Screen come on the left.
It goes down. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
For 3, he still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Here's Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Driving right to the... Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
Yep, great defense.
To Marcus Morris. Going to launch beyond the arc. Contested shot, Marcus Morris can't hit.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
They've recovered it. To Marcus Morris. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness?
Well,
He
we
dunked
down
that
by
thing
7.
like a
We just
tennis
got to
ball.
keep up the good
It looked
defense.
like that in his hand.
Just got to keep up the good defense.
Irving into the front court. His team up by 7. Durant. Rebound hauled in by New York. Hayden. To Marcus Morris. Beyond the arc for 3. What can
Finally!
you say? Morris locked in on that one.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, though.
Mitchell Robinson pins it.
That's
Here's
going to be
one
out
of
of
the biggest
bounds.
secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Come on!
Irving. It's good.
And he
Coach wants to see more
made
from
it!
his D. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Count the basket at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Into the front court comes Smith. Looking to make something happen.
Bruh.
To Julius Randle. Smith. 4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Irving to Durant.
No.
Yes.
He
and
got
a foul.
that in.
He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect in the line so far. Unable to connect on the free throw. Randall to Marcus Morris. Smith now. And it's Jordan there to handle the rebound. Kevin Durant with the rock. Marcus Morris swats
Good.
it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Irving with the basketball. The lead is 11 to Durant. To Irving. Knocks it down off the step back.
Well, when you play for each
Yeah,
other
we gotta
and
take
not
a
just for
timeout.
yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Dennis Smith Jr. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Into the front court, it's Irving. His team on top by 13 to Dinwiddie. Knocked loose. Knicks have it. Ellington matched up with Durant. To Gibson. Kyrie Irving sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Smith now. And the rebound taken in by Jordan. To Dinwiddie. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it, on the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guy's up by 15. Nothing going here on that drive. Taj Gibson sends it away. That's his third block this evening. Taj Gibson rejects it. Fourth this contest.
Shot clock
Blocking so many
violation.
shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Smith to Taj Gibson.
Marco.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Dennis Smith Jr. has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here's Irving into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Durant guarded by Taj Gibson. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Taj Gibson tips it. Ooh, 5 now.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Ed, 2 years ago, I was sitting in the draft room absolutely shocked that Dennis Smith went at 9 in the draft. And when I think about this young man's game, he is just scratching the surface of what he can do. He finished tied for 4th among rookies in scoring last season, and I guarantee you his game is going to continuously go to different levels.
To Gibson, goes to the left side. Dennis Smith Jr. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Irving to Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Marcus Morris. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended, but Knox with the 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that game.
Yep. Now we gotta have the defense go to work.
Kevin Durant has it. To Jordan. And look out. Big finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Durant across the timeline. Lead is 12. Knocked loose. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot.
Come
When
on.
bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Knicks come away with it. Smith shot, no good. To Marcus Morris. Has a chance. Can't connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Durant to Irving. Missed it. How'd that not
Good.
go down? Kevin Knox to Taj Gibson. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
The point guard.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Probing the defense. Knocked loose. Knicks have it. And he finishes at the rim.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His team on top by 8. To Irving. They'll get it to Durant. Won't go. Another follow. Stays out. To Marcus Morris. Payton to Marcus Morris from long range. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
He gets it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Payton with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime.
Great.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's.
3,
His
2,
handles are effortless.
1.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Durant to Irving. Knocked loose. Irving. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Knicks come away with it. Gets it in the right corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Whoa! Gets to the rim and they'll count the basket. 2 steps or 5 steps. I don't know, Jay. It looked good.
Here we go. Here we go.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. It's been all net so far.
I tell you, not too bad of a first half, but our defense struggled a bit, and we were struggling to make points.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The Knicks were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scores for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Brooklyn Nets are making the most of their second chance opportunities in today's contest. Their constant hustle has really paid off for them.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
All right, let's get to it.
Brooklyn with the basketball.
Right.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Irving to Durant. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Durant knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Down low for Gibson. Taj Gibson. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Irving to Durant. Knocked loose. Knicks have it. Easy path to the rim.
Big
All right,
shout
let's
out
keep
to the
it up.
athletic
Let's keep it
trainer
up.
For this team, it's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Durant. Short jumper won't go down. To Dennis Smith Jr. Kevin Knox. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down to help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
Brooklyn's got it. And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's careful.
Kyrie lets it go. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Smith with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Taj Gibson, he's 3 for 7.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Nice. That's ours. That is ours.
Smith to Kevin Knox. Fires the 3. Kevin Knox forced that one. Well defended. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kyrie. Not that time. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Dennis Smith Jr. for 3. That no good. Off the mark. Irving into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. To Durant. The shot almost. To Dennis Smith Jr. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Irving to Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. Working the outside. Off the mark. And the rebound comes down to Gibson. New York Knicks basketball. To Dennis Smith Jr. DeAndre Jordan with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Smith with it up top. His guys trail by 10. To Julius Randle. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
Irving with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. And Jay, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Hayden into the front court. His guys down by 9. To Kevin Knox. 4-3. And Jordan able to secure the rebound. Nets have it. Irving. Probing the defense. Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. Wide open look.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
That was terrible.
To Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Gibson. Taj Gibson above the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, you're...
God bless you, bro. What's up?
Nothing.
Yo, so next week it's my birthday, and my mom, they all coming up, and she want us all to go out. We're gonna go to the trampoline place. You probably get some food after. So she said you're more than welcome to come, bro.
What day?
Saturday.
Probably
After you go to work. You go to work. Oh, you go to work next Saturday. You probably working 11 to 4.
Okay.
So how you gonna get there? Cause I'll be out of town. You think you Uber?
If you could cash at me the money, then yeah.
Okay.
If not, I'll just ask Logan.
Logan be going too.
Oh.
So you probably.
Then you'll probably have to cash at me.
You probably just had to see if you can get your cash out. Get your Uber, something like that, or a Lyft.
Yep.
You ain't like that pizza?
No.
Why you ain't like that? Why you ain't like it?
You know I'm not vegetarian. All right.
Crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Jared Allen at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Knicks with the basketball. To Kevin Knox. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. Into the front court, it's Irving. It's an 11-point game. To Jordan. Taj Gibson able to recover with the block. Make that 7. Time to shuffle things up.
I was about to say, that is definitely our ball.
His guy's down 11. Nothing going here on that drive. From long range, tough shot. He hits.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have 2s when you can shoot 3s? Even on fast breaks, guys spread out towards the 3-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His team on top by 8. Durant to Dinwiddie. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound comes down to the Knicks. To Marcus Morris. Taj Gibson. He was hacked. They let it go. It's Brooklyn's ball. To Irving. Surveys the floor. Now to Jordan, down low. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Kyrie across the timeline. The lead is 12. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Hayden. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Fires the 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Irving brings the ball up court. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
What can you say? Morris locked in on that one.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it. Runner's good there.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Hayden to Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris, strong finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
All right, guys. We gotta play defense. Just consistent defense.
Into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Knocked loose. Knicks have it. The shot by Payton won't fall. To Dinwiddie. Tough make through traffic.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Nets have the basketball. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it.
Bro.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious.
All right, we're starting to get back into it. We got to keep it up.
Passive. Still take your shots.
Got to keep it up.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Leads 5. Jordan. Rebounds pulled down by New York. To Marcus Morris. Fires the 3. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Elfrid Payton is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. Off the mark on the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Good. The substitution was much needed.
Irving. Bobby Portis with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Mitchell Robinson, huge block.
Ed, that's
Much
light
needed
work
too.
for a guy with his ability.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Kyrie with the rock. Mitchell Robinson pins it. Hayden into the front court. Shot clock off as they look for a lead going into the fourth quarter.
Back in it. We back in it.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys now
Gotta
down
start
by a
Irving
point.
and Durant.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. That misses with a second to go. 3 quarters down with the Nets in front. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter. And a lot of people might not have expected this to be a one-score game this late. But wait, Jay, we have ourselves a ball game.
Ed, I've been in this situation so many times as a team that's been the favorite. You expect to win the ball game, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of a true battle. This looks like it could be anybody's game right now.
KD with the rock. Lays it up and in. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
For 3, Kevin Knox forced that one. Well defended. Dinwiddie into the front court. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Short jumper off the mark.
Yeah, we gotta stop DeAndre. We gotta stop Durant. That's the only way we're winning this ball game.
First one goes down.
It's like practice.
That's the only way we winning. Knicks fans trying to get us in it.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Julius Randle swats it. Irving. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Gibson. From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Durant. Yes.
And he got that in off.
Chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Jared Allen trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Smith now into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Mitchell Robinson sends it away. New York in control of the basketball. And a throwdown.
I don't
now
know
we
if the
tied
scouting
again.
report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Durant with the basketball up top. All tied up, just underway in this fourth quarter. Short jumper stays out.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Durant. Baseline drive. And the nice finish at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Hayden with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Dennis Smith Jr. Going to launch beyond the arc. Dennis Smith Jr. is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Irving into the front court. All even here in the fourth. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Smith into the front court. He'll run the offense. And the basket good at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Knocks it down off the step
Durant,
back.
get the. Oh,
Man, he's got the
man.
defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Durant across the timeline. Leads a bucket. To Irving. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. And draws the foul.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Elfrid Payton, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 80% in this contest. First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Brooklyn with the basketball. To Durant. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
4-3. It's no good. Shots not going down. Irving with the basketball. Up by 3.
Watch that cut.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Count it.
Ah, he got that
The
in.
defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Into the front court comes Smith. The deficit now up to 5. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who
This
makes
has got to
the
be
play
quite the
happen
game. I don't think this is
despite
going to
the
happen
defender's
tomorrow,
best
though.
intentions.
The free throw's good. Converts on the three-point play. And the margin is down to 2.
All right, let's get it still. We can tie this baby up.
Knicks have it.
Got it!
Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Smith with the basketball. His group now down 2. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Runner's good there. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly
man,
has
we're going
to
back and
shade
forth.
Kevin
We gotta
Durant
play
and that
defense,
primary
guys.
defender.
We
have
got to
funnel
play
KD
defense.
into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Into the front court, it's Irving. 2-point advantage. Durant. Not going down here. To Kevin Knox. Gets a look. Can't hit. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Smith with it up top. Down 2. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Taj Gibson sends it away. 9 blocks.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Kevin Durant rejects it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Smith to Kevin Knox. Layup goes down. Well done.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Yes, and the foul. And a
Good,
chance
we
at 3
expand the
coming up.
lead.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Dennis Smith Jr. at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's been steady, 83% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. Brooklyn's got it. Irving to Durant. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it. Randall.
Randall.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down 5. Taj Gibson snatching it out of the air. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Kevin Knox. Gibson. That out of his range and no good. Here's Irving into the front court. 5-point game. That's rebounded by the Knicks. To Taj Gibson. Smith. Gets it in the left corner. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I thought that was
This
a
type of
three-pointer.
game
Nope,
needs to
that's
be
a two-pointer.
celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here's a chance from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet. Possession lies with New York. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
To Irving. To Durant. Trying to cash in. Shot won't go. To Dennis Smith Jr. Can't connect.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Kevin Durant has it. To Jordan, down low. DeAndre Jordan, look.
Cool, y'all can hear me.
Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Kevin Knox. To Dennis Smith Jr. from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Taj Gibson. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Jordan. Durant. Has a chance. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Guys, I'm going to keep it 100. I do not see this be the final score. I say the final score is probably going to be in the 90s.
Knocks down the first.
The final score is definitely going to be in the 90s.
2 for 2 on that trip.
The final score is going to be in the 90s.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie.
It depends on which Knicks team show up.
To Irving. Sizing up the defense. Durant. The Knicks secured the rebound. To Gibson. Kevin Knox. Smith now. Off the iron. No good.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Add 2 points to the board.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Kevin Knox to Dennis Smith Jr. Not that time.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're gonna lower the chances of them making that shot.
Taurean Prince at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. No back to scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
And he makes them both. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. It's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more chance to stop the clock before the buzzer sounds. Switching gears, David Fizdale makes the move to his bench. Irving to Durant. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw try, off the mark. And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
DeAndre, you really, there's no sense of you fouling, dude. We won the game.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. The drive right to the basket. And that's rebounded by Payton. It's a victory for the Knicks as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Gotta say, I was scared to death. Especially after all the missed points and everything. And the lack of defense, I really thought the Nets was going to take control of the game, but we found a way at the end of the day. And like I said, no, this is not going to be the final score of the game.
Here we go.
I feel like
EA Sports
and it
post-game
really
wrap-up.
depends on which Knicks team show up.
The Knicks almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New York Knicks. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
Knox gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Well, guys, I gotta say that was really quite the game. That was really quite the game. Like I said, that's probably not gonna be the final score tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. I think the final score should probably be in the 90s. It really depends on which New York Knicks team shows up, because I know the Knicks have really been struggling so far. I don't think it's likely that we'll see them in the playoffs. But anyways, guys, thank you for joining me here tonight. Thank you for joining the premiere. End your week strong. As we say here at Utica College, always remember to fear the moose.